What is the minimum task that you can commit to that will move you forward toward your goal? Let me explain what I mean. I want to write a book. And so I know years ago, I remember I wanted to write a book, and I would put on my to-do list every day, write your book. I mean, I say that and I laugh now because how ridiculous is that? One of my to-dos today is to write my book. I know that I'm not writing my book today, but when I would see write my book, I mean, I know I'm not writing the book. What I can do today is so much smaller than that, but I would write down the goal instead of the step. And so I would look at it and not know what to do. And every day, and after months, I just took it off the to-do list because I never did anything. But even more important, I think a lot of us have learned not to put the goal but steps on our to-do list. I am in a weekly mastermind group where we discuss specifically going live. So we talk about our goals for videoing and going live. In order to move me towards my goal, I'm in the next week, I am committing to this. And it was a little bit big. And I was like, well, I could make it smaller, but that's too small. So I committed to something bigger and I didn't do it. The next week I said, I didn't do it. What I learned was that was the wrong thing for me to commit to. Not because I couldn't do it, but because it needed to be broken down into smaller steps. And so the next week I said, I'm going to do this first step of it. Just this first step. It actually was like I needed to create I needed to use new software to go live. Like right now I'm going live in this software that's going through, there's a whole bunch of channels and there's overlays and there's another platform to go to in order to send it out to different pages. And it was overwhelming and confusing. And so I said, I want to do that. I want to go live next week using all that. And it was too overwhelming because I didn't know what to do to get there. So the next week I said, what I'm going to do is just pre-schedule a test. I'm just going to test it. I'm going to go live tomorrow at 6 p.m. to my private group and test the software. That's all I'm going to do in the next week. And when I came back the next week, they said, have you done it? Did you do it? And I said, yes, I did it. And then because it worked, I wrote out the steps of how I did it. I gave it to my assistant. I put her in charge of now pre-scheduling my live streams through this new software, using all the overlays, et cetera, et cetera. And so then she went and pre-scheduled my next live stream. And the whole group who I was talking to opened their mouths and went, whoa, look at you. And I thought to myself, oh yeah, look at me. All I committed to was the baby step. And because I committed to just this thing, because I did that, I now knew what to do next and did it.